What is up, y'all? It is Comfy, and I want to welcome you guys all to another video of r/NuclearRevenge with a little bit of r/NuclearRevenge. Yeah. Homophobe gets a night he won't forget. Not my story, but a friend's. So my misremembering, his telling, and his exaggeration may be in play. On mobile, forgive formatting, blah. Shifted over from pro because crimes, though I don't feel it really fits here. GF, gay friend. VF, vengeful friend. HT, homophobic douche canoe. This happened in high school in the mid-90s and in Texas. There was one bully, HD, who did all of the mildly violent shoving and verbal abuse, but then he took it too far. He beat the crap out of a friend, gay friend, for being gay. One of the only out of the school. He got a mild slap on the wrist, if you could even call it that. Apparently a stern talking to from the principal and a warning not to do it again from the school, but nothing else was done. When my friend, VF, saw the black guy, he demanded GF tell him what happened. GF was reluctantly to say, but VF's presence ended up with GF telling him about the beatings and verbal abuse and in general bullying. VF was mad. He immediately started plotting. Within a week, he had already party organized, and HD was one of the course who was going to attend. HD wasn't very diligent in watching his drink, and VF slipped him a little something to help him sleep. When he passed out, the party pretty much dissipated. VF and GF stayed along with a couple others who were in on it. They bent him over the couch, pulled down his pants, and covered his bum in Vaseline, and then saran wrap. VF and a couple others proceeded to beat HD's bum hard. At one point, GF said he was worried VF's fist would go in. They removed the saran wrap and leave him like that. HD missed a couple days of school, and when he came back, he had lost his bravado and didn't bully anyone for the last couple of months of the semester, before he moved to finish high school while staying with a family a couple of states away. I personally think this was a bit extreme and wouldn't have condoned it, even if I were GF, and certainly do not condone the use of roofies regardless of the circumstance. But to be fair, in our town, especially in the 90s, gay bashing was hardly seen as a crime, so I doubt HD would have faced consequences any other way of vigilantism, though that doesn't excuse VF's actions. This one happens to be mildly similar to the last one, except the last one they shoved a bottle. You'll have to watch it to understand. Let's just get right into the next story though. Steal from me? I'll ruin your career. I posted this in r/ProRevenge and apparently it belongs here. This was about 2 years ago in college. I had just moved into a house off campus with 3 of my closest friends, and there were 2 other college guys already living there. All of these guys were doing Air Force or OTC with me. Basically, you go into the military after you graduate. I really liked all my roommates and the house, except for one of the dudes that was already living there. He had a dog and I would constantly rip up, pee, crap on the carpet, and he wouldn't clean it up. Furthermore, he would yell at us for leaving dirty dishes in the sink, etc., while he was one to make the vast majority of the mess. I had a job working 30 hours a week and doing school full time and doing the ROTC. I had a job as a server, so I would make quite a lot of tips. $300 a week. I would leave the cash and room boxed up because I trusted everyone in the house. We were all going to join the military and integrity is a big thing. So I go deposit my tips in the bank, and after not going for about a month, I'm shocked when my cash deposit is only about $200, when I knew it had to be at least $1,200. I knew someone was stealing my tips then. Then it made sense because my deposits had already seemed a little low for a while. I was furious. I was barely scraping by working my bum off trying to pay for college. So I buy a security camera for my room and hide it. I get all the documents from my work regarding the tips that I've made over the past few months. I continue leaving my tips in the box and unconcealed as bait. I don't tell any of my roommates this. Sure enough, I leave a tip and I get a notification on my phone. As I watch this mofo that I trusted steals about $300 in cash from me, taking only $20 bills so I wouldn't notice. Well, the next day, back from the trip, I scheduled a meeting with our ROTC commander. I bring him all the evidence and video footage and tell him about my awful experiences with him in my house, with my other roommates as witnesses. Long story shorter, he got kicked out of ROTC and ruined his career. He had to pay me back around $1,000. I let him off easy, and he had to pay the military back around $9,000. In addition, we go to expensive schools, and he chose a useless major. So he's stacked high in student debt with no real way out. And finally, he had to quit his job because he thought he could get away with stealing from me, watching TV at home, and he just crashed his dream car he'd been working on because he drives like an idiot. I still see him every so often on campus and smile at him. Thank you all for watching towards the end. I hope you guys are having a great day, night, time, whenever you're watching this, wherever you're watching this. Now, if you're watching this at a football game that is being done by a professional team, tell them to stop playing whatever is on the Jumbotron, even though I don't think football games have Jumbotrons, and just put my videos on there because I know everyone in that stadium would love to hear my videos instead of watching the football game they may have paid to see. Okay. Anyways, this outro is going to be a little longer because I want to explain something that's going to be happening in my channel, but not in this video. This video is a lot shorter than the next video I'm going to be posting later on tonight, which is going to be a lot more different. Actually, no, it's just going to be an entitled parent video, but it's only going to have one story in it, and the rest is going to be an explanation for how I'm moving my channel in the future. So if you guys do want to hear the story, it's going to be in there.